There we go. Oh, look
Hey,
at your background. I love your background. Mine looks creepy. Like,
how are you?
I'm good. And you, sis? How's everything?
I'm good. Younger me, lady luck. Get the strap for this.
Hey.
Oh my God, it's so
How's
good to
everything, man?
meet
What
you.
pleasure's mine. What time is it over there where you are?
11 o'clock a.m. in Australia.
Oh, okay. See, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous. Oh, I love it. I love it. This Gin and Juice podcast is dope. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So, do you drink on this show? Do you smoke on this show, or this is a clean show?
But yeah, no, smoke your blunt comfortably, whatever
All
you
right, all
do.
right.
Lady Luck, legendary, iconic, New Jersey's very
Appreciate you.
own. You've had such a huge come up in your career. You were first spotted doing some freestyles on the radio, got a huge deal from Def Jam. You've obviously come such a long way, and you were in the scene way before social media thing was kind of kicking off. So you were there really in the grind, doing it a different way to
I'm
get more.
jealous. I'm jealous of these kids. I wish we had social media when
Yeah.
because me and my gang, we was just so entertaining. You know what I mean? So when you get a little older, you're not with the shenanigans all day. Well, a lot of people are, but
Yeah.
I've matured and grown up. So it's like a lot of the shenanigans that I would have done before.
Hmm.
I'm like, ah man, you kids are lucky you got social media.
Well, what would you say is your most significant move or venture thus far in your career?
Thus far, touching people and not in the R. Kelly way.
Yeah.
Just to speak with certain people like, yo, you inspired me, or yo, you do this, or just to know that my work sometimes is bigger than what I intended it to be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like that's why we have my new single Praise.
Yeah.
And I want to make music that touches people.
Mhm.
And you have enough music out there that lets you get crunk and turn up and get lit. So I just wanted music that I want to keep that energy going. When people say, "Look, you did this for me," or you said this and it meant this. That's why I want to keep that type of high frequency music going.
Let's talk about your new song, Praise. So, congratulations on hitting number 41 on the top 100 iTunes charts.
Thank you.
So you said also with this new track, it's moved in such a totally different direction of what you normally put out. What would you say was the shift in the change in the musical direction?
I've just been through a lot in my life, and the music that I made before, I'm not gonna say it was completely negative, but it wasn't. It didn't reflect who I am today.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've always been true to myself, So I can't make songs about people, dying or killing or carrying guns because I've lost a lot of friends. I've just lost my mom, not to gun violence, but I'm just saying. So it's like I can't rap about things from a lower frequency anymore because that's not where I'm at. Like I meditate,
Mhm.
we into different things. So I just want to bring that energy to what I'm doing.
Wow. You yourself being such a spiritual woman and being in the music industry can have its toxic traits. How do you cleanse your energy and your spirit when you're surrounded with certain people? How do you like maintain that peace?
For a long time, I was just consumed by negative energy because that's where you're around. So I had to separate. And once you're able to anchor in and you're able to find your identity and you're able to find comfortability in oneself, then it's like you have this force field around you. It's like you're in this protective bubble. Your energy will keep people out. You can accept who you want to come in and you can, push out just like a buffet. You just
Yeah.
take what you want.
Okay, cool. Your song, just the lyrics that, you put out, it's very important because it does play a huge part. Kids are listening to it, kids are watching all of it.
My experience came 20 years ago, actually, the beginning of my journey. I went to jail, right? So I'm in there and I'm in the reception area where you first meet everybody. And the lady goes, "Oh, you're Lady Luck," and they want to hear me rap, and everybody goes, "Oh, let me hear you rap." So I do my raps about the guns and the drugs and the
Yeah.
sex, all that. And then she goes, "Wow, well, what about the kids?" And I said to her the same thing that everybody else said. Well, that's the parents' responsibility. This is what the people want to hear, and this, that, and third. And then later on that night, I realized if she's in here, who's talking to the kids?
Yeah.
The people on the radio saying the same things that we allegedly say everybody wants to hear. So I just don't want to be a part of that. I found a way to still have my same original flow and same metaphors and still be nice at what I do, but just change the subject matter.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's cool too.
Or even when you go back, certain songs, that was the beauty of writing music, like throughout time, where you could write a song about something and the child could be there and they don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
but the adult knows all the way. Like I didn't know that Me and Mrs. Jones, that was a song about adultery, or I didn't know that, song Cream Pop or one of these songs by Prince. Like it's just so many songs growing up. I was like, oh my God, that's what they're talking about, but you don't know until you older. It's like now it's reflective even with the women. Like they're you're not showing anything. There's nothing to imagination, so I don't have to work for anything. It's just like the same with the
Yeah.
music now. It's like I don't have to go one place for something. It's everywhere now.
Yeah, and kids don't have that innocence anymore. With the shift in the current state of the music industry, what's your opinion on it?
I think that music always changes, and I think that a shift is coming. I think that the world is going through a lot right now.
Mhm.
And I think people are going to wake up and realize that, everybody was balling for a minute, but then they're going to realize the reality is, hey, wait a minute, everybody can't be a millionaire. Everybody is not rich. So I think that people are locking in more with reality
Yeah.
and what's going on. You know, um, I think we might be at the end of the BBL stage. The
I hope
ladies.
so.
So I think a shift is coming, and I think the music is going to reflect that.
I think it is too. I think I have seen a little bit. I feel like a lot of celebrities these days are, having their own little spiritual awakening.
Yeah,
With you, your lyrics, you said it yourself, they have substance. They're not, simple. They're not just like a word thrown here and there. You actually, sit down, you're witty with it, you're really good
thank you.
lyricist. How do you come up with your songwriting process?
I'm actually in the process of working on trying to craft it differently. Sometimes I attack the beat with knowing what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just recently, because of what's been going on, I've been making happy, sad songs. So songs where
Okay.
the beat feels good, the dancing, but the song is fucking sad.
Yeah. Love that.
I just lost my mom, so I just want to make songs to her all day, and I just want to make songs about my human experience here.
Yeah.
So it's just about sometimes just finding something different because I've gotten so used to writing the way that I did before, so
Yeah.
now it's a whole new process, but I enjoy it. It's beautiful. You could be free now. You could
Yeah.
just have fun. So that's what I do appreciate about today's music, because in my era, you had to 16 bars took you 16 years because you got to have 100,000 words. It was like a paragraph, one of those essays. But nowadays, you could hum a little bit on the auto tune and ride to the next line. So I appreciate the freedom in music now.
You know how they're saying there might be like a whole blackout and all the internet and power is going to come out? It just makes me feel.
I got my EMP bags right here.
Oh my God, you're full prepared. I love it. It
No,
just
we have
makes
full
me,
survival. We have full
yeah.
survival kit.
Dude, you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to, because it just makes me feel like on Instagram and social media, they don't know. I don't think they know what's gonna hit them. If it does happen, like they'll probably be the first ones to go. They don't know what it's like to have to
Yes.
really work or get on the streets and hustle and sell your music and hand out the mixtapes and whatever.
That's
Um,
where I come from. It was
Exactly.
so,
That's what I was gonna say. You'd be like a full pro. You gotta teach them.
yeah. I mean, even the playing fields a lot, you know,
Mm,
because and it's like the quality of music. Like even if I was selling my CDs
yeah.
for $5 to $10 a CD, I was making way more money selling it outside than we're making than with these streaming stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not really fair that these people are making so much more money than the artists. I saw an advertisement on Instagram that said you get to listen to music $15 a song. They'll pay somebody $15 a song to listen to my song, but they're not gonna pay me $15 for it being my
Yeah.
song.
That's crazy.
So yeah, going back outside and getting back to the I wouldn't be mad.
Like Nipsey Hussle, he made his first 100K doing
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, you're no stranger to the entrepreneurship world. You know, you've ventured off into, TV, you've got your own juices, you've got your own crowns. What
Yes,
else?
ma'am. So, and these glasses, we have these in all kind of
Oh,
varieties. This is
okay.
Sunday wear. Yes, we have the juice company Lucky Punch right now. We are just working on new recipes to specify, things with people. So it's like if you have fibroids or you have a lack of vitamin D and iron and calcium and all of these other ailments, we're coming up with good recipes for that. The Crown Company, we just came out with a new line of designer wear. So that's fire. So the designer wear is like we got them in Louis, we got them in Gucci, we got those type of designs. Um, yeah, we just working, man. We doing a podcast. I'm Chef Shroom. My sister is Chef Tay. My girl is Chef Munchie, I think. And we're gonna show people different ways to cook mushrooms so that we could get off of the meat as much
Wait,
and
like magic
bacon.
mushrooms or the mushroom, the food?
The food,
Oh,
because I
okay.
got addicted. I got turned out to them because I never was even into mushrooms because they're so ugly. And then because people only see the portobello ones, the little brown ones or the little white ones. Those are the ones that you think are the only ones. They're the popular ones. But then one day I had a king trumpet mushroom and it's so thick like meat. And my baby fried it up for me one day, and you can't tell the difference. She made fried chicken and fried mushrooms, and nobody ate the chicken. We all ate the mushrooms. I made
Oh,
bacon out of it one morning, and it's like it just gets rid of all of the preservatives, all of the things that comes with meat. So we're
yeah.
gonna start doing that. There's hundreds of ways to cook up a mushroom. You'd be surprised.
Oh my God,
Mushroom,
that's so cool.
oxtails, everything. We're gonna get
I love
crazy.
mushrooms. Have you tried mushrooms? Like actually taking it?
Yeah, I've had shrooms.
Yeah, what was your experience like?
The first time it was me, my wife and my friends. This was like the day after my mom's memorial,
Yeah,
and we was in a hotel, and we watched the movie on mute for like 2 hours, laughing and joking. We stared at a picture for about an hour. The only thing about shrooms is they keep you up all night. You're not going to sleep. You're not going to sleep. Even after you're not high anymore, forget it. You're up. Um, then I had my last trip that I had, and it made me say, okay, I'm gonna chill for a second. It was really deep. It was like a therapy session. It took me to parts of me that I had suppressed. But it kept reminding me love the whole time. But
yeah.
it took me back into my childhood, and I was messed up for like 2 weeks.
Oh wow. Yeah, you got to be careful about that.
No, not physically. I'm just saying like because of the things that it shook up in my it made me
Oh,
understand things in my personality. So it was like
okay.
3 years of a therapy session. It just it like things that I buried in my subconscious, it made me
Yeah,
face them. So yeah, I don't take shrooms as in a party drug. I
yeah,
take
yeah,
it as a medicine. I respect it just like how I respect ayahuasca, just
yeah.
how I respect bufo. I use these things for spiritual guidance and to better myself. I don't do it recreationally.
Yeah, for sure. Who are your favorite female rappers at the moment?
Myself, My artist Dolly B, uh Nicki Minaj, of course.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Nicki.
the queen.
Um, yeah. But it's a lot of new females coming up. I love Lola Brooke. Shout out Lola
Yeah.
Brooke. But I'm just a fan of everybody coming up doing their thing.
Yeah, okay, cool. You do everything. You dibble and dabble in literally every aspect. I love it. Love to see you boss up and move and do your things.
Thank you so much.
So what's next for you?
The next single that we got, tentatively now called Search. You know, I gotta come up with titles with more than one word. And that song, I love that song because it's like a different, it's like different genre. So it's like pop, but it's like, you know, a little Jersey dance in it because the beat keeps switching up. And that song I wrote to my mom. Uh, so it's a beautiful song, and we shot the video when we was in Rome and we was in Italy, but we might reshoot some of it while we're here. You know, depends. And but right now, yeah, we just pushing praise. We pushing praise, and I like that Jack put that on the shirt, pushing praise,
Yeah.
and yeah, we working.
Okay, cool. All right, so everyone go check out Praise if you haven't seen it. You know, the music video is really dope too. Really
Oh,
good
thank you,
message
love.
in the song as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love.
Thank you so much, Lady Luck. Have an amazing
Thank you.
evening.
Thank you.
Bye.